Hi everyone, today we are doing Module 3 Level F of VMath. This is Lesson 4, so turn to page 17 to follow along and take notes. All right, we're going to be subtracting decimals with the same number of places, same number of decimal places. So as a review, here's a whole number. So when we have 156 minus 139, we always start in the ones column still. And we can see, though, we have 6. We cannot take away 9. So we got to take a 10 from the 5 and make it a 4. It goes down 1 because we're borrowing 10 from it. And we're going to add that 10 to the 6 to make 16. Well, now we have 16 minus 9, which we can do, which is 7. Then we can do 4 minus 3, which is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0, so our answer is 17. Here we have 6 and 39 hundredths, and then 2 and 8 hundredths. So when we line them up, notice again, just like with addition, the decimal places are lined up. So then we can start over in the farthest place value to the right. 9 minus 8 is 1, 3 minus 0 is 3, 6 minus 2 is 4. Down here, we have a money subtraction problem, so $3.95 minus $2.47. Well, if we look here, again, we have 5 minus 7, which we cannot do. 5 is not enough, so we got to borrow from 9, got to borrow a 10 from there, so that becomes an 8, and then we add the 10 to the 15, or to the 5 to make 15. So now we have 5 minus 7, which is 8. Then we can do 8 minus 4 is 4. Bring down that decimal point, and then 3 minus 2 is 1. So that means we have $1.48 left. Here we have 27 and 6/10 minus 3 and 5/10. Notice how I lined up those place values. 6 minus 5 is 1. Bring down that decimal point. 7 minus 3 is 4. And then 2 minus nothing is 2. This says the water level in a pond measured 5 and 75 hundredths feet. After a dry month, the water level measured only 3 and 92 hundredths feet. What was the change in the water level? So the water level before minus the water level after equals the change in the water level. So our water level before was 5 and 75 hundredths. And then after was 3 and 92 hundredths. So we're going to see how much it changed by. So we can use a picture. It's kind of hard because these are dark, but we can cross off. So we have the blue squares are representing 5 and 75 hundredths. So we're going to take away 3 holes, 1, 2, 3 holes, and then 92 hundredths. Well, 92 hundredths would be 9 of those, so we would only have that 1 column left over. And then we got to take away 2 here. So I'm going to cross off 2 over here just so that it's a little easier to count. So that means we have this 10 left. So we have 1 hole right here. So we have 1 hole and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83 hundredths. So let's double check our answer. If I do 5 and 75 hundredths minus 3 and 92 hundredths, 5 minus 2 is 3. We can't do 7 minus 9, so we got to borrow from here, make that a 4, make that a 17. So 17 minus 9 is 8. Bring down that decimal point. 4 minus 3 is 1. So did we get the same answer? Yes, we did. The water level changed by 1 and 83 hundredths feet. All right, this says find each difference and then regroup as needed. So here we have $16.99 minus $7.99. Well, 9 minus 9 is 0. 9 minus 9 is 0. Bring down that decimal point. We can't do 6 minus 7, so borrow from that 1. It becomes a 0. 16 minus 7 is 9. So $9 is what's left over. Here we have 6 and 32 hundredths minus 0 and 18 hundredths. Well, we can't do 2 minus 8, so we got to borrow from that 3, make it a 2, make this a 12. 12 minus 8 is 4. 2 minus 1 is 1. 6 minus 0 is 6. All right, here we have 15 and 809 thousandths minus 9 and 26 thousandths. 9 minus 6 is 3. We can't do 0 minus 2, so we got to borrow from that 8, make it a 7. Make that a 10. We're adding 10 to there. 10 minus 2 is 8. 7 minus 0 is 7. Bring down the decimal point. Can't do 5 minus 9. Borrow from the 0, make it, or borrow from the 1, make it a 0. Make that a 15 then. 15 minus 9 is 6. All right, this says subtract decimals with the same number of decimal places. So here it is horizontal, and then you have to write the problem vertically. Line up the digits with the same place value and line up the decimal points. Then subtract using the same method as whole numbers. So you start all the way to the right. Then write a decimal point in the same column as the other decimal points. So the decimal just follows straight down. All right, you are going to complete page 19 on your own. Take your time, show your work. Good luck.